Hey guys. So I'm sitting in my truck in a parking lot, and there are people also sitting in their vehicles around me, and so I don't want to look totally weird. So I'm kind of like hunched down just a little bit. But I'm on the hunt for something strange. Strange, you say? What am I looking for? Newspapers. Like even 10 years ago, that wasn't a strange thing to look for. People still had them delivered at home and all that. But in the last 10 years or so, if you even look at the size of a newspaper, it has gone down. So it's just kind of a strange thing. So why would I be looking for a newspaper if I can read it digitally? I can get all my news online. Because newspapers are really good for lining beds to keep weeds out. You lay them down and then you soak them and then you put mulch down over them, and weeds are supposed to be null and void trying to get through them. Something that I guess my grandma used to do was what my mom tells me. It's kind of bizarre for me to think. Unfortunately, I didn't spend a lot of time with my grandma in her garden. I did, but I didn't. So I wish that I had spent more time with her in the garden. But I'm going to try her method. My mom also tagged me in a Facebook post that also said this, and this was a few weeks after my mom told me this. So I'm going to attempt it. So now I'm on the hunt for newspapers. Wish me luck. Okay, so I found, finally, after going to my second store, I found the newspaper. Our local newspaper used to be 50 cents for weekly, like the weekly daily issues, and I think the weekends were $1.75, or maybe they were closer to $3, something like that, the last time I bought newspapers. I just paid $1.75 a newspaper, and there's only 2 sections. Like, there used to be 5 sections. It used to be the front page news, and then it used to have the sports section, and the business section, and the travel section, and no. So anyway, I bought 3 because I want to try this. So it was worth it to me, but still, I remember when they were 50 cents a piece. I think I'm old. I wound up at the school a little bit earlier than I really meant to, because I was on the hunt for the newspaper. So when I pulled in and I parked, because today is the last day of school, I'm so excited. I thought, well, I'll familiarize myself with what's making headlines, and I'm surprised that, unfortunately, they're not talking about what happened earlier this week at a school in Texas. I'm glad they're not, but it surprises me a little bit too, because it seems like that's everywhere. Even on community pages, people are arguing about it and whatever. But all I could really bring myself to read was Dear Abby. So anyway, the first section of the paper, I thought, oh, okay, it's going to be a good size. 2 pages. Like, in that 2 pages, you get 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But when you're wanting to sprawl it out on a garden, 2 pages. I didn't even look at the second one. I just kind of laughed. The other newspaper I got is one of the local farm papers, and they're free. I grabbed 2 because I felt guilty taking more. I should have gotten more. There's not much there either. So maybe I'll just try a little section and see what happens, or maybe I'll use it to mulch my tomato bed and just try it there. I don't know.